for you guys to do is to let us know what you are going to do for Tamarac.
I will tell you.
Please let me finish. What you are going to do for Tamarac as a mayor, where you came from in terms of background, and that's all we care about. We do not care about the gossip, the paperwork, the nothing.
What about the ones that didn't?
We do not care.
Some people voted for the wrong candidate.
We do not care.
Can I tell them how to correct?
People will vote whatever they want. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
May I tell them at least if they voted for the wrong candidate?
We are not going to, Mr. Heller. I am going to stand by what I said. We are not going to bash another candidate.
Right. Number one, I'm from Kingspoint. Number two, I'm a Democrat. Number three, I was born in Brooklyn. I went to public schools in Brooklyn. I was raised by my Brooklyn teachers because we had some very difficult problems at home. We had problems with my mom with cancer. She died at a very early age. My dad died 2 years later. That's 50 and 52. Raised myself with my teachers helping me. What I'd like to say, for the last 50 years, I've been working within the community. I've been working at the Broward County Board for Small Businesses and for Economic Development. I've been working in Broward County with FAU, developing small businesses throughout the community. I've ran Snapple as a business. I've ran a company called Data Device Corporation that's in its third generation, $1.5 billion. I'm one of the candidates that's capable of running a $200 million business, which is our city. Nobody else can do that that's running. Definitely not this candidate, absolutely not the other candidates will. I can do that. That's my background. I could bring small businesses into this community and raise the economic value of this community to make the possibilities of people that are working in Tamarac make a good and viable living, a good living, and bring everything up to the category of what we have in Coral Springs, and what we have in the areas of Plantation, what we have in Sunrise, and take this city that's been all of my life, basically, 40-something years, most of my life, and bring it up to a level where it can be out of the shadows of the other cities and into the norm. The norm being top small company in the USA. Out of 100 companies, we've got 5 cities. Number 2 in the whole country is Sunrise. Lauderhill is number 13, and there's 4 others local to us. Tamarac is not in the top 100. Our economy is never.
Mr. Heller, thank you. Your time is up.
What time? What time are you talking about?
You had a 5-minute time on it.
Nobody told me I had 5 minutes. Well, I'm here to answer questions. I don't know where the 5 minutes came from. Well, is that one of the rules, 5 minutes? Where's one? Where's Kirsten? This is a 5-minute discussion?
Anybody has any questions for Mr. Heller? Please feel free to ask your questions at this time.
This is unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Ask me some questions, please. Anybody got a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What are your feelings about the charter schools?
The charter schools, well,
Yes
when
or
I
no?
first,
Yes or no?
no charter schools. I was the first, no, it's not a yes or no answer, and I won't answer a yes
It's
or
not
no
a yes
answer.
or no, I'm not interested.
I worked for 500 hours diligently with some of the residents in here to stop the charter schools in this neighborhood. That was me, okay? That was me. Yes, it was me. I said with all the people in the neighborhood, if it wasn't for 1,000 people that came out, I wouldn't have gotten anywhere. But I brought up the subject in the first place, and I worked the subject in the second place, and I killed the charter schools in the third place, And in the fourth place, I put in regulations that a school cannot go into a residential area when it disturbs the comfort, safety, and security of the residential community. That's my words, and it's in the land use business.
Mr. Heller, why do you think you are better equipped than the other candidates for bringing small businesses back to this community and helping to enrich the economy of this community?
Thank you for the question. For the last 50-plus years, I ran large companies. I started 9 companies in garage operations. I don't need big box locations and lots of land to put small businesses into Tamarac. I know everybody in the private equity business. A phone call gets me connected to the right companies in the right places that brings in good businesses so the young people in this town can work and live and enjoy in Tamarac. When I do that and the economy goes up, and we're as good as Coral Springs or Plantation or any of the others, everybody in this room benefits. The whole economy goes up, your price, values for your property that you live in goes up, everything goes up. You get the nice restaurants, you get everything that all the other cities that we go to want to go to a restaurant. They're going to be here because I'm going to help bring them.
Any other questions?